or his first year with the Heat.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, we had to shoot Spoelstra a boat.
Yeah.
We walked out the court. We had to let him know.
And faithfully, that was ominously, that was in Dallas. That was, they were 9-7 at that point, and they were losing that game. They ended up losing by 11, and he shot him a little bow, bumped him out of the way as he's walking back to the bench.
Yeah, let you know.
Little statement that, hey, I'm in charge here, not you. Because they got off to a rocky start, 9-7, right?
Shot him a little quick. That's a little quick penicillin. Yeah, that's all a little quick penicillin right there.
Message, and there's been multiple reports that he then went up to the office of Pat Riley and said, you coach this, right?
Yep.
Come on. Who's this kid?
Right. Skip, I hope it doesn't get to that. Now, we've seen it. What was that? Was it 06 when they Miami fired Stan Van Gundy? Pat Riley came down, and they ended up winning the title. But that doesn't happen very often.
All right.
So hopefully Frank Vogel can hold on to the job at least for a year.
And by the way, that was ominous because the next time LeBron played in Dallas was in the NBA Finals, right? And he suffered his worst meltdown in his career in that finals. I just want to.
You always no passive reference. You always try to highlight that.
Okay, and then we had the fateful Game 4 of the 2015 conference semifinals at Chicago. Remember, they were in trouble in that game. Do you remember this?
Yeah, I remember.
When he went home to Cleveland, right? Yeah. Okay, and so they're in such trouble. They're down 2-1 to Derrick Rose, right?
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, and Jimmy Butler. And what happens at the end of the game? David Blatt dares to say he's calling a play for Kyrie, inbounded by LeBron James. It's 84-all with 1.5 seconds left. And he says, LeBron, you take the ball out, because he's telling him, you're not clutch. You know, I got to get the ball in the clutch. The closer needs to take this shot. Kyrie needs to take this shot. And after the game, LeBron James volunteered, and I have the quotes right here. He volunteered. He wasn't asked about this. He said, to be honest, the play that was drawn up, I scratched it. Whoa. I just told Coach, just give me the ball. We're either going into overtime or I'm going to win it for us. It was that simple. Boom.
That's what we do.
It was that simple that LeBron is going to coach when it's time to coach.
That tells me, closer.
No.
Closer.
That was the rare time LeBron James got mad. What I always tell you about, if LeBron can get mad instead of shaky, because he's always like, ooh, I don't know.
Do you remember Orlando? Game 2? Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah, and then what happened?
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Skip, Skip, the man averaged 38 and 8. Yeah. What you want him to do?
Would they lose like 3 in a row to lose that series?
No, they lost. No. They lost game 1. LeBron hit the game 1 in game 2.
Right?
Right. They won both back home. LeBron won in his building, then they won in game 6.
So he had the rare buzzer beater. It was from 2, not 3, but he made it from the corner because he was mad. I love mad LeBron, because then he forgets to be scared and he just shoots it like he means it.
You remember. Wasn't it 2 years ago he hit that game 1 against Indiana? And then hit another against Toronto? Yeah. How many buzzer beaters you want the man to hit before you say, you know what, he clutch?
Yeah, in his first 15 years, I think he had 3.
I mean...
Yeah, and countless times he ran from the free throw line late in the game.
We don't need free throws. We don't need free throws when we raining them jumpers on you.
Who is the worst late-game free throw shooter in NBA history among superstars?
Who is the best last-second clutch shot maker?
Oh, stop.
LeBron.
Just stop.
James.
So, you know why I feel sorry for this guy? Because I think Frank Vogel's actually a nice guy, but they kept showing in the front row the Laker brain trust, and I'm looking across, and you got Rob Pelinka first. Obviously, he was kind of the 6th man for the Fab Five, but he was Kobe's agent, so he thinks he knows basketball. And then the next guy's Jason Kidd. He's been a head coach. He's a pretty good player, right?
Yes.
And then there's Lionel Hollins. He's been around, been a head coach.
He won a title in Portland.
Yeah, and he was a really good player, right? Not Jason Kidd, but he was pretty good. And then there's this guy, Kurt Rambis, he's a pretty good player for a very good team, but he was a head coach a couple times in this league. So those guys are all sitting there critiquing when the regular season starts. Frank Vogel? Really? He's got no shot.
He got shot.
No, he's got no shot. Sorry.
As long as you got LeBron, you stay on LeBron good side, you'll be okay.
Yep. Yeah. So LeBron, when he needs to really talk to somebody, talk basketball, he's going to go right around Frank Vogel to Jason Kidd, or maybe to Lionel Hollins. Right?
You like that.
Well, you do. You know I'm right.
You love drama.
You know I'm right. I'm on the record. You heard it here first.
You pretend like you like, oh, LeBron is such a diva, such a drama queen, but you love it. Oh, he's just going to go right when he wants to talk basketball. He's not going to go to the head coach, Frank Vogel. He's going to circumvent him.
I just said he has the highest IQ in the history of basketball, beyond Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Because Magic has shown me lately that I'm not sure it's kind of Jordan-esque on knowing who can play and who can't, right? And yet, Jason Kidd has a high basketball IQ, right?
Yeah.
So great, attracts great.
No shortage of storylines with this team, I'll tell you that. All right, next up, the player you are about to see, yes, he is in fact out of New Orleans, LSU's own Odell Beckham Jr. OBJ's famous blonde hair gone. He displayed a new look last night here in LA at the ESPY Awards. The star receiver left the Big Apple for Cleveland, and now his look is changing as well. Skip, you showed your thespian prowess a little bit earlier. Now we're going to ask you to be a style critic. Do you read
I leave
anything
that to
into
the man across the table.
anything into this change for OBJ?
I do. And I well could be very wrong. I well could be overreacting here because I'm going to say it again. As much as I have criticized Odell Beckham Jr. on this show, I still like him. I still weirdly root for him because I think he has a good heart. And I think he's basically a pretty good kid trying to figure out how to become a man. And to me, just because I've now come to expect so little from him, that came off as a significant statement to me that he was ready to grow up and become a football player more interested in winning football games than self-promoting. Because in the last, this is going to be his 6th season. So he spent 5 seasons in the National Football League more interested in him than them, than his team.
Okay.
And to me, from the neck up, he went completely conventional. He went Shannon sharp. He went close-cropped
haircut,
black hair. No more wild blonde, look at me do, right? Because it's always been look at me. Because he's got 13.4 million Instagram followers, which more than doubles the second-place man in the NFL, who is Tom Brady. So he just dominates IG in the NFL. Not in the NBA, obviously, or worldwide, but just in the NFL. So to me, that was a statement that said, okay, the Giants dumped me. I wound up in Cleveland, and now I'm going to be all business. Now I'm going to go to the Browns, and I'm going to try to become a football player more interested in football than in me. That's what that said to me, but I can't defend it from the neck down because now we go wild Prada. I don't know what it was. It's like this beige sort of kangaroo outfit. I don't know, it's got a giant pouch. I don't know what it was.
So you look at it, so let me get this right. If I'm here, I just disagree with you, but let me get this right. When you saw him on the red carpet, the first thing you thought, like, Odell got a haircut.
Well, he didn't get a haircut. I mean, he went straight as you can go.
I'm like, it looked like he went to Prada and asked them to make him a mailman outfit. A summer mailman outfit. Because,
is that what that is?
Yeah, that would have looked like.
Or is he going fly fishing?
He got that pouch in the front like he about to bring me my SSI check because I got to get my medicine at the end of the week, Skip. But yeah, I need that medicine.
Okay.
But anyway, Skip, here's the thing. Look, changing your appearance doesn't change who you are.
Well, I got it.
So what,
Unless you're Odell.
Don't you want to see actions? Because how many times have you heard him say he's grown up, he's learned, and somehow the Giants still traded him? Do you believe if he had learned, if he had grown up, he would not still be in the Giants uniform?
Okay.
Look, I want to see some actions. I see better than I hear. So I hear what you're telling me.
I am with you to the point I was thinking last night. I'll take this to my bank. I just won't deposit it in my bank. I'm going to wave to the teller, but I won't deposit. I'm not going to.
Hold on. I give you a check. What you mean you're not going to deposit?
Well, I just want to take it by the bank because I got hope. You know?
Well, that actually happened to me, Skip. One time, Broncos cut me a big old check. I had a little humble brag here. It was $1 million. And
they cut you $1 million check?
Well, they owed it to me. They didn't give it to me. But anyway, I took it home.
Why didn't they pay you?
It's a long story. But anyway.
It must be.
But anyway, Skip, I took the check home, and I ended up forgetting about it. They called me like 3 months, and they was like, Shannon, that check. I was like, what check? Well, we sent you a check a couple of months ago. I was like, oh, yeah, it's in the drawer. They're like, we're going to reissue you another check. Can you cash it? I'm like, I mean, I'm saying, Skip Bayless. So at the end of the day.
Okay, I'll put that check in my drawer last night.
So you're not going to cash it?
No.
Skip, the man showed up.
I need the money. You don't.
Skip, the man showed up in a brown Prada short, Air Jordans, vest, pouch, and you says, Odell said, don't look at me.
Okay.
That's exactly what he's saying.
If he'd shown up looking like Shannon sharp, as in that, then you got me, right?
But, okay.
I thought it was a start because that's a shocking change.
Skip.
When I saw it, I was like, what?
Skip, I get my hair cut twice a week.
Okay.
You know that? On Sunday and Wednesday. Twice a week I get a haircut.
Okay.
So him getting a haircut don't mean anything.
Huh. Well, I get mine cut every 2 weeks, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, see, I got to be fly. Skip, I got to have that thing
I'm not
fried
as
down
sharp
and
as
kicked
sharp.
to the side. You know, I had that thing kicked on him.
Okay. So the point is, I just have a feeling, and I could be dead wrong, that somebody with the Browns, I don't know if it's Freddie Kitchens, I don't know if it's Baker Mayfield, might have sat him down and said, hey, for our sake, as you get ready to come to camp,